Voltage Modular people, PoohBear here, and welcome to my channel. And today I'm actually going to be looking at something a little bit different than normal. I'm actually going to be looking at a VST, and the VST I'm going to be looking at is this one called InstaComposer. I've used a few of these things in the past, and I would say they don't fit in with my workflow, or the results I get from them are not very good. I've been using InstaComposer for about a week now, and the results I've been getting have been quite good. I've been using it a lot in Reason, and I've got some nice results from there. But I've found using this in Voltage Modular has been actually a bit of a godsend. It really is nice that I can come in here, I can plug something like this in, randomize it, and that's literally all I've done with this. I've actually gone off and I went off and I chose myself like a chord progression, and I said, hey, go and randomize it, and this is what it came up with. Something which is usable, but more to the point is I can have this parked in the background. Let's park this in the background over here, and it allowed me to come ahead and produce the sounds I want. So I've got myself my lead at the top, I've got my bass, which happens to be track 3, so that's the lead, that's the bass. I've got down here a Megasaurus going, which has got a pagate in front of it, so that's running what's called pads. So I've got this pad thing, it's decided to pull out which is here. Down at the bottom I've got this DC60, which is the second track, which is referred to as rhythm. So it's got some bizarre names here, which are called rhythm. So melody makes sense, rhythm, bass makes sense, pad sort of makes sense, but rhythm, yeah, I haven't quite worked that out yet. Maybe it's meant to be, you're meant to use it against more rhythmic sounds, I don't know, but I just happened to put it against the Megasaurus and it works quite nicely. And at the bottom here we got something which is called Chords, which has been going through a good old tiny voice, which I've been playing around with. And I've also got a few drums. Obviously I've got a kick and a snare and a hi-hat going on, and that's only been pulsed out by my storing forward. The only other bit of data I've got coming out of storing forward, I've actually got routed through a switch. So when I turn storing forward off, it turns everything off, and InstaComposer stops. And obviously when I run my storing forward, I can start InstaComposer as well, because InstaComposer just needs a bit of MIDI data to start and stop it. One of the things which InstaComposer doesn't actually have, there's no remotes for it, so we can't control anything really from outside. I have written to WA Production to see if there's any chance we can get anything done. Failing that, what I would do personally, I use something called Auto Hotkey, and I'll be able to work and program it out so I can actually auto click that go button, and the go button, by the way, does do the randomization. So it is simply easy to use. A lot of the time I only use, say, 3 tracks. I do find 5, it does get a little bit too busy. But saying that, I mean, that was sounding perfectly reasonable to me. I think, you know, from a composer point of view, what this is aimed at, I think it'd be great as the starting point to maybe come up with something. But as I say, I really am loving it within Voltage Modular, because I can just play it and it's allowing me to get on with my sound design. And to use it, as I say, I can just hit my go here, and you can randomize individual channels. So by hitting these little numbers down here, I can randomize each individual channel, or I can obviously click on all and it'll randomize the whole lot. So let's just go for one for the moment. Let's have a listen. As you can hear, we've got quite a lot of different stuff going on there. I was obviously randomizing individual tracks, and then I was doing the whole lot. And it is that simple to use, and there's actually quite a lot of different options down here which you can change things around. A silly little thing, I don't know why, it caught me out, it's probably not going to catch anyone else out. We've got this options thing here. It is actually a pop-up menu which you can select, so you can obviously click on that, and now I'm going to control all of my tracks. So when I change these options down here, it's linked to all tracks. Or you can actually change things individually, so you can come in here and say, oh, I want this set to here, or I want this more popular, and then on this one here I want this less popular, and so on and so forth. Yeah, as I say, at the moment it's actually on offer, so it is probably worth going and having a look at. You can obviously download it, a demo version. I think the demo version is limited to like 2 tracks or something. I can't remember. It's a great it's simple to use, and it's impressed me, but it's mainly impressed me, as I said, in Voltage Modular, because it's allowed me just to fire it off in the background, and now I can start tinkering around and playing around with sounds, and I've got something different to listen to all the time. I think that's the main thing, is I've just got something continuously playing on multiple tracks and listening to all the time. And if there's stuff you do like, obviously we've got the mighty, I can't think what it's called now, the mighty sequencer sort of thing. You could obviously take the route the MIDI into that, and you could obviously hit record on that and actually start recording stuff out. If you use this obviously in a DAW, you can drag it, you can record it. You know, so there's other ways you can actually capture the MIDI that you're actually producing. But as I say, this was just a quick video just to let you know about this product, and it is worth going up onto their site and having a little look. Well, as you can see, I've had some great fun with it, and yeah, well, thank you for watching, and bye for now.